go. All right, so we are 10 days until Christmas when I'm filming this. This is probably gonna go up for day 16 of Vlogmas. And I'm gonna be doing like a wrap with me video where I kind of chat with you. And while I'm chatting, I'm gonna just be wrapping. I thought I would share with you guys a couple things that me and Sean are getting the kids. So if my kids are watching, you guys, pause this video, go find something else to watch. Don't watch this. You're gonna ruin your entire Christmas if you watch this video, okay? So get off and don't watch this. So I'm being very careful with how I have everything, you know, situated. So the kids asked a couple things from Santa. So those items I did not purchase. So I'm hoping that Santa follows through with those. But there were a couple things that I did get. And how it works in our house is if Santa happens to purchase something that I purchased or make something that I had purchased, we'll just return it. It's fine. I can return the item, so it's fine. So I'm gonna share a couple of the items. We've stayed within like a 10 present max, and that's including, well, no, that's wrong. It's a 12 item max. That's including the items that they asked for. Basically, I have two kids that asked Santa for large items, so they're only asking for one thing, basically. And then I have another kid that asked for a couple things that aren't as big, you know, from Santa. So I always go a little rogue. So I just go with what I think they might like and hope for the best. Usually they're pretty excited. So I'm gonna start with my 10-year-old so that he doesn't watch this. So Nash, if you're watching this still, what the heck are you doing? Turn it off, okay? So I decided to pick 3 items of the list of things that I got the kids. So I'm gonna choose 3 things from that list. None of them are gonna be the bigger items because I really don't wanna spoil it. I'm just gonna share these. Like I said, each kid, including the things that they asked from Santa, get 10 to 12 gifts. Like that is it. And these are not all big gifts, you know, you'll notice, you'll see. These are 3 of the items that Nash got. I'm gonna mention like one of the items that we got him, but I already have it wrapped. And that was some new shoes. He needed like really nice active shoes. And you know, we love Nikes, we love all those, but he needed something a bit like with a bigger toe box. So we got him some Ultras, like this cool burnt orange with blue on the bottom. He's gonna love them, and they're so cozy. So we were excited to find that. We always try to get something useful in the group of all the fun stuff, you know? So one of the things that we got was this Ninjago set. And I mean, it's 6+, he'll build this in about 5 minutes, but he loves these things, and he loves all like the Ninjago mechs and all those things. He got a couple for his birthday, so this will just be another little addition. Another thing that we got are these little Among Us figurines, and they're kind of funny. They come with 3, and they play Among Us not very often, but they they don't play it very often on the computer, but they like to play Among Us with their friends, like when they're running around and stuff, they come up with their own versions of it. So I thought those were really cute. And I actually found these from Five Below. The Lego set I got from Target. The next thing I got from Five Below was this Funko Pop. I love these Funko Pops. The kids love to collect these. And last Christmas, I can't remember, I think we got him one of the Doctor Stranges, but this one's a little bit different than last year's. This is like the Doctor Strange from Spider-Man No Way Home. So really cool. I like to show you guys kind of realistic ones that aren't breaking the bank. You know what I mean? We really try to stick to a budget with our kids. But I also like the feeling of like when there's a bunch of gifts. Our living room isn't huge, so it doesn't take much for it to look really full. And Five Below is like the place. And then Target always has cartwheel deals. So always check those out. I think I got all of the stuff from Target like 25% off because they were having a big toy sale. Like I said, I'm not gonna share everything that I got, but that was a couple of the items. All right, for Archie, we got him a couple items, and I'm gonna grab those. I did want to mention that, like, with Nash's things, we also got a couple books, stuff like that. We try to do a lot of like books, interactive things, you know, stuff like that. Okay, so the 3 things I'm gonna show you for Archie are, one are these Dogman twin sheet set. He's going to love these. He loves Dogman. He's really obsessed with it. So I got those. I thought they were so cute. So that'll be from us. And then I got him, again with the Funko Pop deal, we got him a Groot. And this is a Groot in a onesie. It's really cute and he's going to absolutely love that. I also got him a set of Among Us. So they're kind of like more his vibe. And then the other thing I have to share from Five Below is this big rubber ducky I got, and it's just so cute. He's obsessed with rubber duckies. Him and his friends are they're going through some rubber ducky phase, and this was hilarious. And I got his other friend that's super obsessed with rubber duckies. I got him one as well. We do a lot of like interactive gifts. One of the things for his is like a rock and mineral set. And I really try to do stuff that is fun and useful. All right, the things for Polly that I'm gonna share are from, I got 2 things from Five Below and then 1 thing from Hobby Lobby. So, oh, the Dogman sheets were from Target, and I actually got those on super clearance, so I was super excited. Okay, so the first thing I got from Five Below for Polly is the world's smallest Barbie. I couldn't not. You know what I mean? I love getting these when I can, and I just thought that was the cutest darn thing, and she's gonna love it. The next thing I got was this Scribble Scrubby set. She's had a couple of these every once in a while, and she loves to have them. So I got her that, and all the toys when I bought this were 40% off at Hobby Lobby. And then the other thing I got from Five Below is this LOL doll. She is getting into the LOL phase of her life. I don't know. I'm like, they're so interesting to me, but she really wanted one. So I got her one from her mama, and then I got her another little one from Five Below. So those are 3 of the items that I got for her. This year is a lot of doll stuff for her. And again, fun like Play-Doh stuff and interactive building stuff. I try to kind of make multiple variations of things within the 10 to 12 gift limit. All right, so now I'm gonna share with you guys kind of what I do with all of the things. So not what I do. Obviously, you know what I do with the things. I am going to share with you guys kind of how my process goes with wrapping. So I always have one of these little boxes, and in the box it just has all of my ribbon and tape and scissors and everything, so that when I'm done I can just kind of throw it all into that box and move on. I always pick out one wrapping paper. I know that some people do like different wrapping paper for different kids. I just really like the look of them all out, and the kids really love looking through the piles of things and looking for theirs. So this year I chose this. Last year I had a really pretty green that looked very similar to this, and this year I went with the red. And then I am pairing that with either bows like this, or I bought some of this ribbon, this velvety ribbon that's so pretty. I wanted to find it in green, but I could not find any green ribbon. And then by the time that I was needing it, I found the red, and I was like, I'm just gonna use this because that's what I could get at Hobby Lobby on sale. All right, so that is that, and I'm gonna get going with this. Okay, so right now I'm wrapping one of Sean's. And you know, I'm wondering, because I saw on one of my favorite creators is Amanda Muse, and I just really enjoy her content, and she was doing this whole poll on her Instagram, and she was asking if everybody, you know, if you're a mom, and does your stocking get filled? And I thought it was so interesting because, you know, I never really thought of it. I guess when I just always figured like Sean should fill my stocking. And even when we got married before we had kids, like I was like, dude, you gotta fill my stocking. Like that's the most fun part of Christmas. In my mind, like that is the most fun. It's just fun. Sometimes, I mean, I'll just be so surprised by what he gets. I'll very rarely give him any ideas because I just love to see what he comes up with. And this year I'm so excited for him to open his because I kind of went a bit ham bone. Just wondering, like, do you guys fill your stocking if Santa, like, because you know Santa sometimes forgets the adults. It kind of depends on what your family traditions have always been. And I just was wondering, you know, what does your family do for that? You guys wrap? Do you keep like all these little pieces? I swear I love doing it because then I have these random cuts for the little items that I have. And then sometimes, like if I overdo it on cutting out pieces, I'm like, ooh, it's fine because I have this little scrap that I can hide the hole. I'm not the best wrapper, you know, I try my best, but I really just want to get it over with, you know what I mean? Like I love wrapping, but I also get tired of it. You know what I mean? If I had like 3 presents to wrap, it would be ideal, but that's just not in my journey, and that's fine. I was wondering where you learned to wrap. Did you learn from a family member? Did you learn from a friend? Did you learn from a video? How did you learn to wrap? I remember my dad, I was in maybe 5th grade, and my dad sat me in his bedroom floor and gave me the duty to wrap some of my little sister's gifts from him and her mama. And I'll never forget. I literally remember it. And I remember him he's an architect, so you can imagine he is very meticulous and everything is pretty perfect that he does. Of course I think that because I'm his daughter, but he's kind of, you know, he'll really get down on that crease, and I mean he'd be very mad at my my wrapping jobs, and I think I kind of annoyed him a little bit because I kind of was like, it looks fine, you know, but he, you know, that's like his love language is really wrapping things and making them look really nice, and you know, making sure that they're finished really properly and nice. And I did not get that gene. I'm kind of, if it's done, it's done. I'm good with it. I don't really need to have it look perfect. I'm kind of more of, it's done, you know, and it looks good. I mean, I like for things to look cute and nice, but you know, he's the finishing man. But it's one of my favorite memories too, is just sitting in there. And I remember I watched, you know, I would watch him, and then he's like, all right, now you show me. And I'd show him, and I, you know, now that I look back on it as a parent, I'm like, oh man, I know that he was like cringing with how I was doing it. Everyone has their own personality, you know, we all got our own strengths, and wrapping is not my strength, but I like for it to look nice. I just am not 100% great at it. Like right now, it's like, this ain't really that great, but I want to use this ribbon, and it's not tying as nicely, and it's annoying me. So I'm trying to now do a little band, and then I'll do a little tag. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys with a little view of my white elephant gifts. These are so funny. We are doing a white elephant gift exchange for our Christmas party. Stay tuned. The next one will be our Christmas, and we have a special Santa surprise for the kids on Saturday morning. All right, bye y'all.